Okay, welcome back to the Chop Up, episode 27.
We're getting close to 50.
Yeah, so we passed
over halfway.
That halfway mark.
Yeah, we're already specking out tattoo guys, tattoo
interviewing
shops,
tattoo parlors and whatnot. So
yep.
That'll be cool.
Oh yeah, and if you're not down, we could probably do an AR tattoo or something else that'll supplement.
That might be coming out soon on the Instagram.
Yeah, Frankie's been messing with that, so
yeah.
Well, maybe we'll just do the digital.
Yeah. Dan doesn't want to do the real one.
The digital face tats are a lot easier to take off.
Yeah,
for sure. Cool. Well, we're gonna sit down today and talk about DesignerCon. So back episode 6, we highlighted DesignerCon from 2019,
which was a great event, good turnout,
amazing.
Fun times, good people.
Our first trip to DesignerCon, had the trailer in there. If you haven't seen that episode, go back and watch it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yep. And so then they skipped 2020, so now we're 2021. They're relaunching in person, so we are a key sponsor for that event, and we're going to be down there, and we're going to talk a little bit about what that all involves.
Yep, we're doing it again. We're doing it a little bigger, a little better. Last time Dan drove down in the truck and trailer. This year we're taking the mobile design unit, and it'll be front and center of the venue. So
five dudes.
Five dudes in it.
Well, last time Dan drove down solo, but this time, we're going to all drive down with him and make a trip out of it. Have fun.
Yeah. It's
do
gonna be fun.
Do some team building in the RV.
Trust falls.
Yeah.
That whole thing. Yeah.
Skate parks along the way.
Yeah, we got to map out the skate parks.
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah. We're gonna stop at High Street Deli.
Oh yeah.
Which is episode 5.
Yep.
We did an episode on that. So we've worked with High Street Deli forever. Great guy, great company.
So we're gonna actually sit down with Doobie and talk to him, see what he thinks
at the sandwich shop.
See what he thinks about our work. He obviously likes it, but to talk to him and see what he likes about each piece will be fun. And man, I've been wanting to try one of those sandwiches for a long time.
He's ready. He said he's gonna have some sandwiches ready for us. So
famous Sandos.
Yep.
Yeah,
that'll be good. So that's we're gonna film a chop up there on location, which will be fun.
Yeah.
We have a new potential hire that Jake is gonna ride along with us. He's gonna film.
So Jake's a trooper. He's willing to hop in the RV and do the whole drive with us. We met him briefly, but he doesn't know us or anything, so he's down.
Yeah, he's a guy who basically applied for the video position and right away was like, sign me up.
Yeah.
I want to go to DesignerCon. I want to come to the retreat. I want to go out to Do Tour. Like, I'm down. And it was like, okay, this kid's,
That's good.
Yeah, he's dedicated. So.
And that's something that we love here. It's like you got to be good, obviously, but more than that, you just got to be down. So it's like already by seeing that, it's like perfect fit. I like this already.
Yeah.
As long as he just records the trip and doesn't mess up and accidentally.
It's record, yeah.
It's kind of a shoo-in.
Yeah.
It's don't blow
Hit
it, Jake.
record, turn the audio on.
Yeah.
And we might be good.
Yeah.
So. Oh, also on the way down, we'll be going live on Instagram.
Oh yeah. Yep. We'll figure out some time and posters and get it up there, but
it'll be cool.
Hell yeah.
Yep. So yeah, let's kind of dig in. So stoked to be a key sponsor. Teaming up with Sense Labs, which is a new tablet company. They're going to be in the corner of our booth. So that'll be cool. We are trying out their products here at the studio. There's also an art show that's going to be happening there called Gold Timey, which is basically the whole show is 1930s retro animation, basically.
And I don't follow animation that tight, so for me it's kind of like that early Disney stuff, for a lack of better words.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's kind of to me it. I'm sure.
Yep.
There's technical people out there that'll say, no, it's not that, it's this. But for y'all that don't know, it's that early Disney stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have a piece, little art piece in that show. There'll be an AR. When you walk up, you can put your phone up to it, and the art piece will animate. That Frankie knocked out of the park. That is showing up on the screen right now. Yes. Sick.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be cool. I think most of the pieces in that art show will be AR activated.
Yep. And you need to get an app for that. What's the app?
You do. It is iJack.
Yep. So download that app right now. If you're coming to the event, this show's coming out Wednesday. The event's Friday through Sunday. So get that app. And cruise through, check it out, scan it, Let us know what you think.
Pointing at the poster,
Yeah.
starts moving.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're old, or I'm old, so this is new to me. I'm sure all the kids, this
Yeah.
is regular. They've been doing this with all their stuff. So
Yeah, I was kind of like, oh, you want us to do what?
Yeah.
I'm like, we're making a poster. Yeah,
Yeah.
but then we need the animated poster. I'm like, well, yeah, tell me more about that.
yeah,
So-
luckily Frankie knows
Frankie
what this
knows all
is,
about
so it's
that,
like,
yeah.
all right, Frankie, just you handle this.
Yeah, Frankie's hip on all that.
Fun stuff.
So yeah, like Dustin said, we are front and center. Here's kind of a map of the show. So when we first started talking about this, they were like, it's basically going to be half the footprint of 2019.
I mean, you got to these days, you know.
Yeah, but looking at this map, I mean, that is a shit ton of vendors.
Crazy.
I mean, it's a big ass space, so
It is.
if it's half as populated, it's going
Yeah.
to be very spacious, you know.
Totally.
Which is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Do a couple ollies, you know, have that nice big, you know, walkways with the good ground.
Yeah.
I'm still seeing like 100 booths or tables.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
popping.
Right? Yeah.
There's
very-
going to be a bunch of dope brands there
Yeah.
that we're even forgetting, you know, and seeing. So
Right.
Yeah.
it's going to be fun.
It'll be cool. We'll be right there, right when you walk in the door.
So if anybody's listening to this that's going to be at the event, come by our booth and ask for a free koozie that says
Yes.
"Hang Loose."
Hang loose.
And
Yep.
we're going to gauge how many people watching the show will be at the event, and that'll be an easy way to do it. So
Yeah.
we got a bunch of koozies for y'all. So
Freebies only to the people that watch the show.
yep, just come by and
So-
say, "Give me that Hang Loose koozie."
Yeah.
You also might be seeing the Squatch
Oh yeah.
around.
Yeah. Sasquatch might be there.
Yeah,
Cruising around. So yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised.
Yep. And hey, you come by the booth, you get your free koozie, you buy something. Maybe there's Coors Light inside that koozie. We'll see.
Oh shoot!
We got to make sure we have the RV stocked.
Or
yeah.
a liquid
we ran
death
out.
if-
Or liquid death.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
we ran out last time. Yeah.
Can't do that.
So that's not going to happen this time.
We're gonna need that. You know, Monster Energy's good and all, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna need that adult energy. You
Yeah.
know, that
Yeah.
Coors Light.
And I think we have to be masked up the whole time. Which
Well, luckily we got the motorhome, so we could cruise in the
Yeah.
motorhome, take 5.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yep. Yeah, and I think we're gonna plan or film a chop up, or at least film a couple interviews in the motorhome for sure.
Got to.
Mark Bricky from Adventures in Design is actually emceeing kind of the whole event,
Which is
So,
great because he's the
yeah,
homie. So I'm
absolutely.
pretty excited that
Yeah.
he's doing it.
Yeah, and then last 2019 he was doing podcasts in our trailer
Yep.
with Draplin and a bunch of different people.
Yeah,
so.
and I'm sure anybody watching this show already subscribes to
Yeah.
AID, but
Yeah.
if not,
Yeah.
he's got a bunch of good stuff. I mean, shoot,
Yep.
he's the one who introduced us to podcasting.
Yeah,
So,
got some deep roots with Mark. He's
yeah.
great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So moving on. So we had to we made basically a poster for their event, and we had to do a little character.
That Jersey Barrier D quarter pipe that Davey drew up is freaking tight. I saw someone in the comments said they would skate it, so
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
person's gnarly, whoever
Oh,
that is.
right, yeah.
Frankie would skate it.
He would, yeah.
yeah.
Just a fatty blunt on that thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah.
Danger. I mean, Frankie and I go to some spots that actually have holes in it,
Yeah.
like that.
It's like a death box right there. Yeah.
But a cool piece, you know.
I love
like
the
that.
the rebarb sticking out the
Yeah.
side, like the little details.
Yeah.
Totally.
And those cracks are very reminiscent to the ground up here
Yeah.
in the PNW. So.
All the DIY stuff around town
yeah,
now.
cool stuff.
Yeah, Davey killed it on that, and then Frankie made it move, and yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I think we did one last year that was Brandon's interpretation of the same idea. So the
Yep.
fact that Davey has his version of it, I don't know. It's fun stuff.
Yeah. And that's what you're seeing here is basically our ad that's in the program this year. So
Yeah.
booth 1200.
Heck yeah.
Yep. And then Brandon's art from last year.
And we'll have posters for sale of this
We will.
design.
Yeah, of Davies. Yep.
Davies, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to
Yep.
need to get one. Is it on orange paper or?
It's going to be printed on orange. I'm working with the printer as far as screen printed on orange or what it is.
I'm
Yeah.
sure orange paper's
thicker
hard
ink.
to.
Yeah, flood the shit out of it.
Yeah,
But
I'm sure orange paper's hard to get, but damn, that would be sick.
that would be sick. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, so let's dig into one of the big things that I think is going to be super fun is we're teaming up with Sony Animation, Sony Pictures Animation to do a basically storyboard duel or art battle
Yep.
at our booth. Actually, it'd be up on the main stage, which is right by our booth. But two of our artists, Damasso and Brandon, against two of the Sony Pictures Animation artists. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, something different, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I think it's going to be a little bit of Mad Lib style where we don't even know the content we're going to illustrate yet, and
Yeah.
the crowd will kind of loosely, pick what that is. So I think that'll be fun, just to kind of hear, you know, someone say goldfish, and then you're like, all right, let's go to town. Where if it was me illustrating, well, I need a week notice on what I'm drawing. I need reference, and I need to do
absolutely
three rounds.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So these guys are
it
should be interesting.
Totally. We had a kickoff meeting with them, and Damasso and Brandon were in there. We actually have the closing meeting at noon today. But Damasso and Brandon were both kind of like, whatever. Like
they didn't seem
to care at all. Yeah, because we're kind of like, oh, what is it going to be? You know, how are the artists going to know what to draw? And they're both just kind of like, oh, whatever. We'll be there. Tell us what to draw, and we'll throw it down. So, yeah, hell no.
I was more nervous. I was more nervous for them.
Yeah.
And in whatever style, too.
Right, yeah, exactly. So that'll be interesting. That'll be exciting. That's on Saturday at 5 p.m. So stop by, check that out. Yep. And then we'll have skateboards for sale at our booth.
As well as a bunch of different stuff, right?
Yeah.
All of our normal stuff we're going to have.
These are back for sale at the booth.
Those are hot.
Yeah.
We can't even keep those in stock for more than a day.
Yeah, sell out super quick. So we'll have a bunch of these at the booth. We will have these gold skateboards,
which we'll get into in a little bit, but
so this is part of a bigger.
That's gonna be hard to get.
Bigger project, yeah. These are limited,
super rare, as we should say.
Super rare. So let's get into that. So those skateboards.
Yeah. So if you're gonna be at the event and you're into the NFT space, you need to download the VeVe app now. It's Wednesday, so the event is over the weekend. So get the VeVe app, sign up, get ready, and Saturday evening at some point there's going to be a drop from VeVe. Which, if you're into the NFT space, I mean, these guys are the premier platform other than OpenSea. So y'all probably seen the news. Disney's messing with them, Marvel, Jurassic Park. I mean, everyone. So the fact that we're going to be on there, it's going to be the first skateboards on the platform. It's going to be pretty major. We're obviously cool and all, but we're not Disney, So the fact that we're associated and part of that is major. So
super rad.
There'll be an addition of, I think, about 4,000 NFTs. So get those. They're going to be hot. They're probably going to resell for a crazy number. And then if you get the super rare, you'll be able to get this skateboard with it. So if you're lucky enough to get
the first couple that buy the gold one will get the skateboard.
Yep. And that show up to the booth and ask and say, hey, I got the super rare. Let me get the board. So I don't know how many of y'all will actually be at the event, but if you're there and you win the blind box and get the super rare, cruise by and get the free board with it.
And then you gotta set it up and send a clip of you doing a kickflip.
Yes.
And if you do that,
you'll get something
else
special.
Yep. And then you can also, I mean, what we were talking about with VeVe was that you can also take that digital file and do an AR with it, right? And kickflip the board or whatever.
So you could do a digital kickflip for those who can't kickflip. You could do a digital one. So totally new space, cool stuff going on. We're still learning about it.
Yeah, but explain a little bit as far as because there's this, what we'll talk about next, another piece, NFT piece, but this is a bit different because you don't have to have Bitcoin or Ethereum to buy it. It's not on the blockchain. You can buy it with your phone, Apple Pay.
Totally. The on-ramp, as they call it, is much easier. You can pay with dollar, so super easy. You don't need to have the wallet already within the ETH in it, so it's a simpler on-ramp. So for those of us that aren't super tech savvy, like all of us here, makes it super easy to buy those. So it's pretty cool what they're doing. But we'll see. It's a new space. So much shit could happen. But the fact that Disney and all these people are messing with these guys, and it's verifiable from Disney. I mean, this stuff's crazy. I mean, I was looking last night. There's a first edition Spider-Man selling for like $500,000.
For $500,000
for a first edition Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
So it's, I mean, it's real shit, I mean, but the guy who bought it, if he was lucky enough, probably bought it for $40,
Yeah, and that's what they explained to us, was basically everything up on here when it first goes for sale, that first edition, should sell for the same price that it would sell a physical product. So if it's a Spider-Man kind of like 3D toy, and then that would cost you $40-$50 at the store, that's what it's going to be for sale for. So that's where the skateboards will be around $50, so.
Yeah, they're not price gouging out of the gate like a lot of these other NFT kind of items are out the gate already tens of thousands of dollars, where they're making it pretty accessible. And then if anything, the prices are getting crazy on the secondary market when they're reselling or people want to buy a certain thing. But to buy a piece, it's luck of the draw. It's not about how much money do I have. It's you got to get on and click a bunch of times at the drop time, and maybe you'll get lucky enough to be accepted.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a cool thing. Totally different.
Totally different. Check it out. You know, we're getting into it.
Get the wallet, and dang, I hope y'all are lucky enough to get one, because what we think is they're gonna go fast, and I'm gonna be there at Saturday at 5 trying to get one.
That'd be cool.
But we don't know. It may sell out in minutes. You know what I mean? Like everything else they've done. So
I guess they have millions, like 1.2 million a second clicking on their app. So
I'm sure that whoever runs their servers is crazy. I might hear Tor upstairs.
So So we always do this. We always do the chop up, and and obviously this is a working studio.
Yeah.
And when doing this and setting this up, we're always kind of like, okay, we're gonna have to try and fit this in on certain days. I actually have a 11 o'clock meeting I need to go jump into.
Yep.
So I'm gonna leave it with you guys.
Oh yeah.
Which sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. But I want to hear. This is the part that's super like rad to me and interesting, and what we're gonna drop. Coming up before this.
Yeah.
So I'll let you guys dig into it. Dustin knows the most about it. He's setting it up. He's getting it up there, so he can explain it. But I'm super excited about this thing that is coming out. So I'll let you guys finish it off.
Oh yeah.
It kind of works too, because once you get up, people can scan this QR code right behind you.
Yeah, get a little preview.
Perfect.
Get a little teaser of what's coming up.
That does work. Cool. I'm gonna take my laptop and go jump on this call. You guys wrap it up. Come to DesignerCon. We'd love to see you guys there. We'll all be at the booth. It'll actually be Dustin, Jordan, Frankie, me, Brandon Damasso, all of us at the booth.
80% of the studio will be there. So come by, grab that free koozie.
Yeah.
Give us some fist pounds.
Yep. So
hell yeah.
Right on.
We'll have fun in that meeting.
Yeah, I will. If Tor's here, he can jump in on the meeting via video.
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. All right, guys.
So yeah, we are in the midst of. By the time you're watching this, it should be all live, barring any hiccups. But we're gonna be dropping NFTs on the OpenSea platform. We're gonna start off with a low number, and then every month or every anytime we have free time, we're gonna be uploading pieces. We're busy, like Dan said. This is a working studio.
Render time.
Yeah, and this is just all extra and fun stuff. So yeah, scan this freaking QR code. You're going to see what we've been building, what we've been working on. Frankie's been getting crazy with it, and we have some gnarly requests. I want a snake logo with the lava in it, and he's been delivering heat, literally. So pretty excited to see where it goes.
Fire.
Yeah, and we have
ice
ideas of what's going to happen with it, but it may grow legs of its own, which I'm hoping. So yeah, get on there.
Like do a spider one?
We can.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, if you have any ideas in the comments, let us know. Maybe we'll put some water in it. We can make it. I don't know, anything really. So make slime boogers.
Sure.
So it should be a fun piece. And hopefully we can continue moving with it and dropping them and
evolve it.
So if anyone here is interested, you need to get a MetaMask wallet or any wallet and buy some ETH and get it in there. And so when we launch it, you have the ability to buy it right now. So you don't have to wait and fund your account and do all that crap.
About a week or a couple days?
Yeah, 2 to 3 days to a week, depending on if, business person, yada, yada. So I would get that MetaMask set up, put some ETH in it if you're interested, and hopefully you're able to get a piece.
And you do need a wallet. You can't just do it from, Robinhood or...
Yep, so that's the difference of VeVe, being a little easier on-ramp. This is a more tech, on-ramp. So it's a little harder. You need, again, that MetaMask is the wallet. Get that thing. Get some ETH in there. And stay on the lookout and try to get a piece. Hopefully they don't sell out. Hopefully they do. It's kind of we'll see what happens. So and we'll continue dropping them. So pretty excited about that. Yeah, so we always like to have some interactions with our fans. So we always ask for you guys to comment. So it's pretty cool. We're gonna go through over a bunch of comments right now. We got a fun one. They're asking if Dan can arm wrestle everyone in the studio at one time, and we don't want that smoke because. Dan, I need this forearm to work. I don't want a broken forearm. So
someone gets hurt, then this workers' comp.
Yeah, Dan would win.
Hands down.
Yeah, he is. Literally hands down. So he's security and the founder all in one. So yeah. Shout out Dan.
I'm gonna get on a workout routine though, and I don't know. Maybe sometime next year we might have a match.
All right, there it is.
Yeah.
Bench off.
Yeah, bench off, even better.
I will not be participating in this.
Yeah.
If y'all want to play some foosball or something, let me know. So yeah, Brad's got a good question wondering about all the heavy hitters up here in the PNW, and I couldn't agree more. Growing up in San Diego, the design community was so small. We had a studio down there, and by default, we were just the biggest studio because there's nobody else. So we would always come up here for work with Nike and go to the campus, and it's almost like the city appreciates design a little bit more. Each local mom and pop shop is willing to spend cash to make their branding and their vibe look good, where other places they would just go to Fiverr or whatever the hell. So I think they just appreciate design here more, so there's more business opportunities, and then because of that, people like us come here.
Yeah. The other thing is it rains here so much, so you're stuck inside. So what else are you gonna do?
That is true, because in San Diego it'd be so nice out year round. You'd feel guilty sitting inside working. Where here you're like, well, 9 months of shit. So let's,
our sun time just ended about a couple days ago,
and we don't get sun back till July 4th.
It's gonna start getting dark at 4:20
p.m. And because of that, I'm down to just sit inside and crank. You know what I mean? Like, what are we making? Let's make it. Let's go to town. So, good question though, Brad. All right, Brittany has a great question, wondering about, Dan loves printed products, and kind of she's wondering what else we love for end product leave behind. That's a freaking tongue twister there. But I mean, Dan, he's a little older. He's an OG, so he came from that world. There was no websites back then. You know what I mean? Well, maybe there was, but
your business card was your website.
Yeah. So he grew up. He worked at whatever Alpha Prints, or I don't know what it's called, but so he came from that background in that paper world. So I think just by default he loves it so much. But
that has something to do with it.
For me,
texture.
Yeah, I didn't care. You know what I mean? I did never get into it.
Yeah.
So it's cool that he's kind of the paper specialty. My background is in t-shirts, silk screening. Color separation specifically, so I love apparel. I love t-shirts. That's what I love. And then you could wear it. It's something that's actually useful. You could use every day, where these paper product leave-behinds are great. They do sit on the desk, but you can't wear it and advertise it to everybody else. So personally, t-shirts, but everyone has their own opinion. I mean, Frankie, what do you got?
I'm pretty much now I'm all digital, so it's about getting that texture into the pieces. A lot of my work has a lot of texture and whatnot.
Yeah. So a nice little JPEG leave behind, maybe a MOV.
Yeah, I don't know. I would do a GIF.
Yeah.
Because that just, it just starts playing. But I haven't had to do a leave behind for a while.
Yeah, it's a different world these days. So even those leave behinds are kind of less important, but they do still speak volume. So when Dan whips out those business cards or those books, people are like, "Oh shit!"
This thick.
Yeah, I haven't seen a business card in a minute. So Atomic Child's got a great question, wondering about our goal and size. This would be a good question for Dan and Mason. Personally, it's not about the number of employees; it's just about the scope and size of work that we do. I mean, currently 9 or 10, I don't even know how many we are, but
I think we're like 12 or 13 now.
There you go. So it's just about those projects and partnering with these clients. That's my personal goal, be more of a partner than a vendor. So hopefully we're big enough that we are on this partner level with even more clients. But number wise, shoot, I don't know. What do you think, Frank?
Infinite.
Okay, there it is.
We got Lincoln, Europe.
I like that.
Lincoln, Japan. I don't know.
I'm down to relocate.
Yeah.
And we need that half pipe.
And we need a half pipe.
There we go. Yeah, Charlie, you got a good question. Wondering about the best path of making money in this business. Do you start off solo, then go into a freelance or into an agency? Do you start an agency and then go solo? To me, there's no wrong answer. It's a new age, new day. Everything is flipped upside down. As long as you're paying your bills, everyone's happy, right? But I would say it is probably better to cut your teeth at a studio.
You could work at an agency and just do freelance, outside of that if you want to hustle. That's what I did.
Just stay busy, stay active. Just because you're freelance, don't stop. Put the hours in. It's really about getting that 10,000 hours. You know, can you get those 20,000 hours? Can you be, an expert in your field? Yeah, good question, Brenda. We do have a list here in the office of dream clients. Personally, I'm biased. I want to work for Coors Light. I want us to do a huge campaign for them, but that's just me. But everybody has their own dream client. when I moved here, Dream Client was working with CC and doing the One Moto show. Here we are. Took 5 years, but here we are, and we're doing it, and it's awesome.
I don't know if anybody's familiar with Papa Murphy's, but
so there's a local pizza company here in the PNW area, and damn, it's very affordable but very very flavorful at the same time. So if anybody
if you're watching this, Papa Murphy's,
we know your headquarters is here in town. Yeah. We could smash your branding, whoever you're using. Just consider us, please. This is a shout out. So
shout out Papa Murphy's.
Well, Chris Johnson, he's wondering if anyone lives at the studio. When I was younger and single, I tried to live at the studio, but they weren't down. I looked into renting the building next door just so I could cruise home on lunch and make lunch and make it easier. But currently nobody does. But we're looking at relocating and getting a bigger space. So maybe Davey could occupy the basement or the attic or something. So
and. We also try to, keep it within the working day. We get our stuff done.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely just doing our solid 8 and dipping, but...
Because I have lived at studios
before. If I'm going to live here, I don't want to live here to keep working.
Yeah,
I just want
to hit that half pipe.
And I want to make my commute easier. That's really what it's about. A 10-step commute is great, so...
Yeah, and it's a little cold right now,
but we're currently, I would live here if I could. If I was single, my girl.
There's a couch right over there.
Like that, but yeah. So that was a great episode. Hopefully we see y'all at DCon. Cruise by, get that free koozie, snag some NFTs, give Frankie a fist bump. Will will be there too. Holler at him, and hit like, subscribe, comment, all of that.
Peace. Of it.